Good morning, children. Today we are going to subtract with regrouping. In the last class, I already explained how we subtract with regrouping. Did you all understand how we subtract with regrouping? Yes? Did you all understand? Then we can do one question. Before that, I am going to regroup a number 30. How do we regroup the number 30 without changing the number? In 30, how many tens and ones? Do you know how many tens and ones are there in 30? Yes, tell the number 30. How many tens and ones? How many tens? There are 3 tens, is it? So we can write this number has 3 tens and how many ones? How many ones? 0 ones. 0 ones. Yes. How do you regroup this number? In subtraction, sometimes we have to regroup. How do we regroup the number 30? Regroup means you have to break the number, the tens place. Is it? Here there are 3 tens, isn't it? So what can you do? You can take 1 from this 3. There are 3 tens, so you can take 1 10. Then it becomes 2 tens. 2 tens. There are 3 tens. Then 1 10 you change into the ones place. 1 10 you give to the ones place. Then it becomes 1 10. How many ones are there in 110? Do you know how many ones are there in 110? 110 has, I will show you what is 110. Look at this. See, this is a 110. How many ones are there? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. These are ones. You look at this. These are ones. These are ones. So there are 10 ones. There are 10 ones. So 110 means 10. 110 equal to 10 ones. 10 ones. So this 30 can be written as 2 tens and 1 10 you give to the ones place. That means 1 10 and 0 ones. It becomes 10 ones. It becomes 10 ones. This is actually regrouping. You regroup the number from tens place and give to the ones place. When you take 1 10 in the ones place, it is 10 ones. Okay. Then you can subtract with the regrouping. I'll show you some examples. Here is a question. I have 30 balloons. Okay. While I am playing, 7 balloons are burst. Then can you tell how many left with me? How many left with me? How many are left? What we do? Add or subtract? 7 are burst. Is it? So how many are left? How can you find out? We have to subtract. We have to subtract 30 minus 7. Okay. Let us do 30 minus 7. You have to subtract by drawing box. See, you have to draw the box. Then you have to write the tens and ones place. 30. You write 3 tens and 0 ones. Okay. Minus only 7. That means you write in the ones place. It is 7. Then you subtract. Okay. And we have to start from the ones place. Addition and subtraction, we should start from the ones place first. So here you have to subtract 0 minus 7. You have 0. Then can you take away 7 from it? 0 minus 7. You have 0. Suppose you have 0 chocolate. Someone asking you 7. Can you give? Yes? Your brother asking you 7. Can you give then? No. You will go and ask your mother. Can you give some chocolate to give to my brother? Yes? Yeah, you can ask to this tens place. Tens is the nearest place of ones. So you ask to this tens place. There are 3 tens. The tens place is very rich. There are 3 tens. You can ask. How many you can ask? 110. And you know 110 is 10 ones. 110 means 10 ones. 110 has 10 ones. There are 10 ones in 110. Okay. So you ask from this tens place. Then this tens place has 3 tens. You take 110. From 3 tens you take 110. You take 110. Then how many left in tens place? There is 2. There is 2. You write in the tens place 2 and 110 give to this ones place. 110 give to the ones place. Then 110, that means 10 ones. 110 is 10 ones. So this 0, 110 and 0 ones. Here in ones place 110 and 0 ones. Which is the number 110 and 0 ones? It is the number 10. It is the number 10. Then you can write in the ones place 10. Okay. Get it? Then you can subtract what is 10 minus 7. You can subtract 10 minus 7. Is it? 10 in your mind, 7 on your finger. 10 before, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You write. The difference is 3 here. Then 2. Here only 2 in the tens place. So you can bring down this 2 and the difference is 23. How many balloons left with me? 23. Did you all understand? Yes? Donald, did you get it? Yes? Is it easy now? Then in the ones place, the digit is not enough to subtract. We should take from the tens place. We can say it is borrowing. It is borrowing. Okay. Regrouping is actually borrowing. Get it? So the ones place is not enough to subtract 0. Not enough to take away 7. So you can borrow from this tens place. Tens place has 3 tens. You can take 1 10. Then it becomes 2 tens. And 1 10 goes to the ones place. In ones place we can write 1 10. In ones place only you can write ones. There are 10 ones in 1 10. So you can write 10 plus the 0 is equal to 10 plus 0, that's equal to 10. You write in the ones place 10. Then you can subtract. Okay. I hope you all have understood how we subtract with regrouping. Get it? Write this in your notebook. Continue the last day's notes. That we have done D question. You can continue question E. Okay. Shall I give you one more example? Can you do it yourself? Yes? Okay. I have 81 chocolates. Question. I have 81 chocolates. I like chocolate very much. Then I ate 23. I ate 23. See? I ate 23. Then the question is, how many left with me? How many chocolates are left with me? How many left? How many left? How many are left with me? Left. The 23 I have eaten. Then how many left with me? Can you find? Yeah, we have to find by subtraction. You have to subtract 81. There are 81 and 23. I had it. Yes. So, subtract 23. You have to draw the box and all when you subtract a two-digit number. You have to write the tens and ones place. You draw neatly the box and all. Okay. Then this 81 has 8 tens and 1 1. Only 1 1. And this 23 has 2 tens and 3 ones. 81 has 8 tens and 1 1. This 23 has 2 tens and 3 ones. How do you subtract? Yes? Let us check. See, there is 1 1. 1 minus 3. You have 1 chocolate. Suppose we have to subtract 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. You have only 1 chocolate. Your brother asking you, give 3. Can you give 3 to him? Is it possible? No. 1 is not enough to give 3. 1 is not enough to give 3. So what 1 can do? 1 in the ones place, 1 can borrow. This is called regroup. You can borrow from the tens place. Then there are 8 tens. This 1 no, 1 is very poor. Is it? Then 1 asking this tens. Can you give 1 10? Then tens said, okay. Tens is very generous mind like you. Then tens said, okay, I will give you 1 10. I have 8 tens. I will give you 1 10. Then 8 tens. This tens has 8 tens. Then tens gave 1 10. Then it became how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 became 7. And this 110, the last problem I said 110, how many ones? 10 ones. 110, 10 ones. 110, 10 ones. Then this 10 ones. This 1 got 10 ones also. Okay, 10 ones. 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1. What is 10 plus 1? It is 11. It is 11. You just strike and write 11. Got it? In the ones place, this ones got 10 ones and here there is 1 1. So 10 plus 1 is 11. Then you subtract what is 11 minus 3. Now ones place is enough to give 3. Ones place has 11. So it can give 3. Okay. 10, 11 in your mind. 3 on your finger. 11 before. 10, 9, 8. You write. The difference is 8. The same way. See what we are doing. The same question we are doing like expanded form. Okay. Then you can subtract 7 minus 2. What is 7 minus 2? 7 in your mind. 2 fingers. 7 before. 6, 5. So 5 tens and 8 ones. So 5 tens and 8 ones. Which is the number? It is 58. You write the answer 81 minus 23 is equal to 58. Okay. It is the expanded form. You can do it in the short term like this. 1 minus 3. 1 is not enough to give 3. So 1 can borrow 1 from 8. Then 8 became, take 1 from 8, 8 became 7. Then write 7 and give 1 10 to 1, 1. 1, 10 and 1, 1. Which is the number 1, 10 and 1, 1? It is 11. 1, 10 and 1, 1, 11. Then you can subtract 11 minus 3. You already subtracted 11 minus 3 is 11 minus 3 is 8 and 7 minus 2 is 7 minus 2, 6, 5. Yes? I hope you all have understood what is regrouping and how do we subtract with regrouping. Okay? Then you can do your textbook exercise page number 53. I hope you all have understood today's class. Thank you. We have to subtract 23 from 81. You look at this. 81 has 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens and 1, 1. It is the number 81. Then subtract 23 from it. Subtract means you have to take away 23. First we subtract the ones place. In ones place, in 81 only 1, 1. Can you take away 3 from it? In 23 there are 2 tens and 3 ones. First we subtract the ones place. Can you take away 3 from 1? Can you take away? No. So what we do? We have to regroup. You take from the tens place. You have to regroup it from the tens place. So tens place has 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take away 1 10 from the tens place and regroup into the ones place. So you take 1 10. Take 1 10 and give to the ones place. Then it becomes 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more. 11. There are 11 ones. Okay. And this 110, in this 110, 110 has 10 ones. Instead of 110, you can put 10 ones. 110, you can write 10 ones. 110 has 10 ones. So 110 change to 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones and 1, 1. It is 11. Then you can subtract 3 from it. Okay. In 23, there are 2 tens and 3 ones. Take away 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 ones. And how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tens left. Okay. So we have to subtract 2 tens from it. We have to subtract the number 23. We already subtracted 3 and we have to subtract 23. So take away 2 tens from 7 tens. 1, 2. Then your answer. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. 5 tens and 8 ones. It is the number 58.